Let's be real, without beating around the bush. Many people think that when a woman says, "I miss you," it means something deep. But that's not always the case. Talking is easy, but showing it with actions, that's what's worth its weight in gold. Today, I'm going to tell you about the 6 attitudes that a woman only has when she truly loves a man. It's not just sympathy, nor that kind of liking. It's true love. And when you know how to recognize these signs, you will never again confuse real affection with empty words. If this kind of truth makes sense to you, subscribe to the channel now, because here we talk about what really matters. She takes care of you without you having to ask. You know when someone does something for you before you even realize you needed it? That's what a woman does when she's truly in love. It's not because you told her to. It's not because she wants to please her to gain points. It's because, deep down, she really cares. She notices your tired look before you tell her you've had a long day. She makes you a hot cup of coffee when she realizes you're in need of energy. She asks how that important meeting went, even though she doesn't understand what you do, just because she wants to know if you're okay. And no, this has nothing to do with being submissive or playing the 50s wife. None of that. This is love in action. It's her silent way of saying, "I'm with you. I want to see you well." She cooks your favorite dish, even when she's tired. She says a prayer for you without telling anyone. She texts you in the middle of the day just to remind you that she believes in you. This isn't an obligation. It's a desire. Because for her, your happiness becomes her mission. Your victory is as if it were hers too. But here's an important warning. She only does this when she truly loves someone. She won't move the world for someone she's still testing. She won't change her routine, nor offer this kind of care for just anyone. If she is taking care of you like this, with affection in the details and attention that seems magical, believe me, her heart has already jumped into this story. She admires you silently, even when you don't realize it. When a woman is truly in love, she starts to see you in a different light. It's not just the big gestures that catch her attention, but the small ones, the ones that are almost invisible. While the whole world sees you as just another ordinary guy, she sees the details that no one else notices. The way you try to solve a problem without complaining, the way you hold back your anger when everything seems to go wrong, or how you treat even those who have nothing to offer you. She watches you silently, but with eyes full of pride. She may not applaud you loudly all the time, but deep down, she celebrates every little victory you have. When you speak, she really listens. Not because she's polite, but because everything you say matters. If you express a new idea or a strong opinion, she's charmed, not by the content, but by your confidence in saying it. If you show vulnerability, she doesn't judge. She embraces it because she admires your courage to be real. And you know what's most beautiful? She doesn't try to change you, because in her eyes, you're already a man worth loving. She may even inspire you to evolve, to grow, to strive for more. But not because she thinks you're not good enough. On the contrary, she sees in you what sometimes you can't even see: potential, strength, value. This silent admiration is a rare kind of love, one that doesn't need a stage, one that happens behind the scenes with sincerity and presence. When she looks at you as if she's seeing something precious, believe me, it's because, to her, you are. She creates space for you to be yourself, in a world where everyone seems to demand that you change, fit in, or be more this and less that. Finding someone who accepts you just the way you are is rare. A woman who truly loves you doesn't try to erase who you are to create a version of you that she prefers. She doesn't make demands disguised as advice. She doesn't try to turn your flaws into renovation projects. She simply respects, and more than that, she understands. If you are quieter, she won't force you to talk. If you like to be alone sometimes, she won't take it personally. If you express yourself with actions, not words, she will learn to recognize these gestures as declarations. For her, love is not about controlling. It is about being there. It is about being there without suffocating. It creates space for you to breathe, and in that space, you can grow without fear of being pruned. You can make mistakes without fear of being judged. You can show your vulnerable side without feeling diminished for it. This kind of presence is a blessing because it doesn't invade. It welcomes. It doesn't want you molded. It wants you exactly as you are. And only those who have understood that true love is not about demands. It is freedom with commitment can open up like this. When you feel like you can be authentic with a woman, without filters, without masks, without a script, you can bet she has already truly chosen you. She remembers things no one else remembers. Have you ever absent-mindedly mentioned that your favorite childhood snack was bread with banana and sugar? A comment thrown out one day in the middle of a conversation that you no longer remember, but weeks later, she shows up with it in her hand, as if it were the most important thing in the world. It is in this type of gesture that attentive love resides. A woman who truly loves you has a selective memory. She may forget the name of the movie you watched together, but she will remember the way you laughed in that specific scene. She may not remember the brand of your favorite shirt, but she knows exactly what scent calms you down when you've had a bad day. She records her stories, her pains, her achievements. If you mention that you're afraid of heights, she won't judge you. She'll support you as you face that fear. If you mention a dream that seems far away, she won't laugh. She'll ask how she can help you get there. This attention to detail isn't just cute, it's a deep emotional connection. It means she's truly present, even when she seems distracted. It's as if your life has become part of her universe, and she wants to get to know you, not just in the big moments, but in the little ones too, where you're more you without posing, and all this happens without you having to ask. She simply remember, because for her, what matters to you matters to her too. She defends you. Even when you're not around, true love doesn't just show up when everyone is watching. It reveals itself in behind-the-scenes conversations, in the moments when you're not around, in situations where it would be easy to keep quiet. But she chooses to stand up for you. A woman who loves doesn't let anyone talk bad about her behind her back. She doesn't laugh at jokes that belittle her. She doesn't agree just to avoid conflict. If someone tries to question her image, she defends them. And it's not because she needs to prove something. It's because she feels like you deserve respect, even in your absence. This kind of loyalty is rare. It doesn't have to be on center stage shouting that it's with you. Sometimes it's just a firmly spoken sentence, a look that cuts through judgment, a posture that says, "I trust him." She holds your image carefully, as if it were hers too, because in a way, it is. When a woman truly loves, she understands that protecting you is also protecting the bond they have built. You may not even know what she has avoided, what she has held back, how much she has protected you in silence. But if you pay close attention, you will notice there is an invisible shield between you and the world, made with the courage of someone who loves without hesitation. Conclusion: not all attention is love, but all true love becomes attention. Now that you've seen all this, calmly, stop and think. Has any woman ever done these things for you? Because when the feeling is real, it escapes through gestures, through details, through silent care. True love is not noisy, does not demand applause, nor is it proven with empty declarations. It shows itself when she remembers your favorite snack, when she listens to you with her heart, when she defends you even when she is far away, when she makes plans and puts you there, even without knowing if it will work out. But here's the most important part. Don't confuse attention with strategy. Many people do things out of interest, But a woman in love? She doesn't pretend. She overflows. She cares, protects, invests, without expecting anything in return, just because she loves you. And if you've noticed someone doing this for you, take care of yourself too. Because finding this kind of love isn't common, and when it happens, it changes everything. If this content has opened your eyes, reminded you of someone, or helped you better understand what true love is, subscribe to the channel now. Here we talk about relationships as they really are, no masks, no illusions. Just what is real, straight to the point, and tell me in the comments. Which of these attitudes touched you the most? I want to know your story too.